seems like Phyllis hasn't had a juicy feud in ages ever since she decided to get off Christine's back. But don't worry, looks like her resting days are over, because her biggest nemesis might be making a comeback. Any guesses who it might be? Well, let's take a look to find out.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Recently, in Young and the Restless, Phyllis has become quite chill, if you know what I mean. Like she's minding her own business, hasn't been eyeing on others' man, or creating trouble in others' relationship. She's just been strolling about in GC, doing absolutely nothing. It's just so unlike her, but it is what it is. She's not in her redemption era yet. Phyllis is probably taking a rest for her own peace of mind, however, she might soon be facing new problems. The redhead's old enemy is creeping up, and she just can't help but to get her hands in. The first name that pops when we hear about an old enemy is probably Victoria, especially after their run-in at the park. We could definitely see that Victoria and Phyllis weren't exactly friendly, and were throwing each other some shade. Plus, Victoria's still pretty riled up over Summer's stance on Claire. So, it wouldn't be a surprise if these two former in-laws start defending their daughters, and go back to their old ways. Y'all do remember that they've got some serious history between them from Phyllis's days with Nick, right? But surprisingly, Phyllis has been all level-headed about Claire lately. So don't worry, that's not the rivalry we're talking about here. And as much as we wish it were Phyllis versus Sharon making a comeback, we're out of luck on that front. Sharon's barely on the screen nowadays. So a drama out of nowhere, that too with Phyllis, does not really make sense. So yeah, it's not Sharon either, but we'll tell you who it is. This time Phyllis is squaring off against none other than Diane Jenkins again. Just when we thought this feud was buried and done with, here comes a Young and Restless spoiler dropping the bomb that Phyllis and Diane are about to lock horns again. And honestly, we aren't really surprised. Remember when Jack hit rock bottom with his pill addiction, Phyllis was the only one to pull him out of the mess and get him all clean. And now, with the town gossip about Jack's fall off the wagon to help Nikki, you know, Phyllis is gonna catch wind of it and flip. Will she find a way to pin Jack's relapse on Diane? Well, that's not impossible. Phyllis knows how to spin a story to her advantage. You can bet she'll make sure Diane knows Jack wouldn't be in this mess if he had stuck with her. And she might even throw in a cheeky comment about Jack spending a night with Nikki at the hotel room, just to rub it in her face as well. This whole drama might be going down in the new suite that Diane just took in Genoa City Athletic Club. Phyllis will have no problem reminding Diane of how she abandoned Jack when he needed her the most, unlike her, who stood by him through thick and thin. Then they will be involved in the whole mess surrounding Claire and Harrison too, especially with Summer and Kyle taking opposing sides. I mean, just imagine Diane's face if Jack takes another nosedive, and Phyllis swoops in for the save once again. So, will it be an all-out fight again, or not? We'll just have to wait and see. But with Jack leaning over the edge, things are definitely not looking peaceful between the two ladies. So who's ready for another Diane versus Phyllis? Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.